According to the ADAA, 6.8 million of adults, or 3.1% of USA population, are affected by GAD every year. Generalized anxiety disorder. Women are more likely to be affected by this disorder, and the symptoms can be developed across the life cycle, but it's more common that they develop between childhood and middle age. I choose this topic because I really know a lot about it. I have been dealing with GAD since I was 14 years old, so I'm going to talk about the symptoms from my experience. Besides, I have been studying this topic since I felt the first symptom. I think it is important to you to learn about GAD because it is a common disorder that can affect you or someone that you love. Generalized anxiety disorder is characterized by persistent feeling of worrying about different things in life. My name is Marlene Mejía Zapata. Because I think you will learn a lot about GAD, we will discuss the definition, the causes, and the symptoms. Generalized anxiety disorder is different from any other feeling of anxiousness. People with GAD is always worrying and they can concentrate when they're feeling anxious because they are just thinking about the bad stuff. People with GAD may anticipate danger and they may be concerned about a lot of things in life, like diseases, exams, school, and family. They may feel anxious and scared even though there is no reason to be scared. GAD is diagnosed when someone feels anxious for more than 6 months and when presents 3 or more symptoms. Now that you know the definition of GAD, we will discuss the causes. The causes of GAD are known. Like any other health disorder, there is not a certain type of personality of a certain type of person that is more likely to be affected by this disorder, but I'm going to talk about some causes that were researched. So genetics, some research suggests that family history plays a role in making it more likely to a person to be affected by GAD. Like in my case, my mom has GAD and my grandmother has GAD. Brain chemistry is a little bit complicated, but GAD affects one nerve pathway that affects the emotions and environmental factors. Some stressful situations like divorce, the death of a loved one, changing jobs, or changing school can develop GAD on someone. Now that you know about the causes, we will discuss about the symptoms. The symptoms of generalized anxiety disorder depends on the person who is experiencing it, because there are people who experience all the symptoms like me and there are others who will experience 3 or more symptoms. The symptoms of GAD that affects the person psychologically are the following: difficult concentrating. It is hard to concentrate when you are only thinking about bad stuff and bad things in the future. You just can't write an essay when you are feeling bad. Irritability. Most people with GAD has present irritability. Restlessness is not a symptom. It's not a symptom. It's just a symptom when appears frequently. Symptoms of GAD that affects the person physically are dizziness. This is when you feel unbalanced. Dry mouth. This is when you don't produce enough saliva, so your mouth gets dry. And headaches. It is a common health problem that can be caused by being anxious and by stress. I hope that you have changed your life with the facts of God that I have explained to you. We have explained the definition of God, its causes and needs symptoms. I hope that you have learned a lot about God and that you are going to apply all the acquired knowledge. Thank you for listening. Thank you. See you next time.